Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We're the Hatch Homes Group, and this is our Monday housing market update. So today we are going to talk about a common objection, a common fear that we are hearing in the market is people want to sell their homes, but they are terrified of doing that because what am I going to buy? And I was looking at TikTok videos about these bidding wars, and they're all hilarious, right? Making a joke out of the competitiveness of the market. But I also think that really freaks people out from selling their home. And I just wanted to share something real quick about that. So this is a graph of closed sales. So even though we're seeing there's no inventory, clearly there's inventory because we have more closed sales than we did in 2017. And 2017 was a very, very competitive market. So
we had like a 30% increase in closed sales last month over the previous month, and 51% increase in pendings.
Yeah, that's so important to kind of pay attention to and not buy into like there's nothing to buy. I know a lot of people, are wanting to stay put because of that fear. But I can say, we've had a lot of success this year with sellers that need to find a place to live. And we can talk about a strategy with you specifically what your needs are. One thing that I will say that we've done that has worked really well is talking about the difference between a contingent offer and a subject to offer. And a contingency would be if you don't have your home on the market yet, it's not even listed, it's not ready, you're just waiting it out for some reason. But that isn't flying in this market, obviously. But sometimes maybe a miracle, but most of the time it's not. And I will say that subject to is more like your house is on the market, it's actually pending, you can make an offer on another house, and a lot of times your terms are just the same as another person who doesn't have that subject to. But so everyone's situation is different, like I said, so let's sit down and talk about that and address those fears to move through it.
Yeah, it's been really exciting these days to be able to help sellers do that. I mean, I just closed on a listing yesterday for some amazing people that were afraid at the whole process, but we got their home sold for a great price right away. And then they were able to immediately, I think it was just our first offer, we got backup position. Our second offer, we got it. And it was subject to the sale of their home. And it was okay. We did it. And now they're literally moving into their dream house. So it's exciting for us, and we can do it, and we have a strategy behind it. So if you have any questions on that, you'll let us know. John, before we leave, how about you talk about just a really interesting stat that you were reading, I think on an Oregon business blog?
Oh, yeah. Well, United Van Lines, big moving company, they look at stats every year, and Oregon is the third most moved into state in the country. So that's pretty good. We're just behind Idaho and South Carolina. Portland has dropped a bit. It's 18th in a list of 125 cities that they monitor.
That's big deal.
It's still 18th out of 125, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, are people still moving here? I know so many people just moving out of Portland. I'm like, yes, people are still moving here, even though somebody's moving out, they're moving in. So
it's a great place to live. Like we have, you all know, it's beautiful here. It's awesome here.
It really is.
We have some things to address, but what city doesn't?
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Before I leave you, we posted a video last week about property taxes and how they're calculated. That's another question we get from people all the time is how our property taxes don't make any sense. Watch that video if you have any information, or just message us, we'll send it to you. But we hope you have a really great week. Let us know if you have any questions on real estate, or if there's any topics that you'd love us to touch on our next one. So thank you.
Okay, see ya.